All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NAKD, Naked Brand Group. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware that I have a new ticker symbol to share with you guys towards the end of this video. It's part of the energy sector. We've talked about others previously, and yesterday we were talking about one as well. CLNE, but today's is brand new. It's unheard of here on the channel, and I'm not sure if everyone's heard about it, so I look forward to seeing your guys' reaction and response to that ticker symbol. Stay tuned for the chart and more information and potential on this stock. So let's see here. Naked Brand Group has broken through resistance levels from yesterday and even the previous ones that needed to be hit, right here, 146, that got hit and broken through. You could see that it tried to have some type of resistance there and rejection by the bears, and the bulls reappeared and continued to push up. So they broke through every single resistance level that needed to be broken through in the short term. Now, the next one was up here, 154, broken through. So right now, way up here, 189 is the next point of reference. 190, 189, give or take, that the bulls need to break through. Okay, I want every single investor to be aware of for the next coming days and weeks for this momentum to continue. Now, I had stated that Naked Brand Group was doing pretty well at staying above $1, and if it could stay there and hold itself up, all it was going to take is some momentum or a catalyst to push upwards further away from it, because as long as it was above $1, it was looking pretty strong, because we want to remember this came from 30 cents. It fell down to almost 70 and some change, brought itself up, and it was holding really well above $1. We wanted to watch it carefully that it didn't get close to 96 cents or even $1 at all. And if anything, it pushed forward in the upward direction instead of continuing that sideways direction or going anywhere lower. So that was something that was looking pretty healthy based off the chart. Now, 190, 189, give or take, is very important. But right now, for tomorrow or in the next coming hours, 171 is the most important resistance level for the bulls to continue to push upwards, further away from the 50-day moving average, and continue to hit newer highs. The 50-day moving average is 123. So as long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory. The moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Now, this is a true support here at this point, 137, but since it was so volatile in the downward direction and then it just pushed up, this is one that you want to use if it goes any lower than what I'm about to state to you guys, and it's completely optional to use this midway point between the resistance and support of 137, but since it's such a broad stretch, I would use this point right here as a point of reference, 151. If that gets broken through, watch how it's reacting between 151, 137, and if it doesn't get broken through and the bulls reappear and push upwards, watch how it's reacting between 151 and 171, okay? That's very important to watch. Now, if it breaks through 151, 137, you definitely want to watch how this is reacting between 137 and the 50-day moving average to see if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring it back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly quickly. So it's going to be interesting. What a bullish run. And I look forward to seeing other investors' sentiment and how they feel about this, because I've seen a lot of comments talking about, this is about to run up. It's about to run up. It's going to have a catalyst leading into Valentine's Day. Okay. I've seen a lot of people talk about that. So if that's true, we might see this run for the rest of the week, and we'll have to see how it reacts towards Friday and Monday, because that's going to be one of the most important things moving forward. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Stay tuned to the end, because I have a ticker symbol you won't want to miss. So for everyone that has stayed to this point in the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys is part of the energy sector as well. I know we've talked previously about others like fuel cell, we've talked about CLNE and others on the list. and this one is Canadian based. Now, a lot of analysis ratings are pointing this one upwards. So let's go ahead and look at the chart, and the ticker symbol is AQN. I don't know if you guys have heard about it or know anything about it, but it's Canadian based, and you could see in the chart since that big fall, right, last year in February leading into March, right, it went ahead and dropped from highs here of about $16, almost 17, to about $9 and some change. And here we are now at $17.51. Now, throughout the year, it's taken time to work its way up. The ups and downs, right, the volatility of the market does exist, and it's always going to be there. That's unavoidable. But through the ups and downs, it keeps on hitting newer highs. Now, something else that really attracts me to this stock is how their revenue and profit has been growing since 2017, 2018, 2019, and I could see 2020 being even better, right, overall. And you could see it here. They had only one bad quarter, and I can also see 2021, 2022, and moving forward having this exponential growth here on the chart and also in the revenue. Another thing too that I find attractive about this is its dividend. Now, dividend isn't always something to, go ahead and say, hey, I like this stock because of dividend, because sometimes dividend can try to make you come on in and join on in on the stock. But what good is a dividend if the stock is going downwards or having a downward spiral? But when we look at this chart over the whole course of the year, this has been pushing upwards, right? It's had its consolidation periods, its ups and downs, but it keeps on hitting new highs. Now, market cap is also another thing that's very interesting to me, how small it is. And one of the Forbes contributors, so if you can find that article, his name is Roger Conrad, said back in December that this is the future next era energy. So if you're familiar with next era energy, you can think about their chart, their revenue, and their growth. This is said to almost be comparable the future next era energy of Canada. Very interesting stuff. So I really want every single investor and viewer to do more due diligence and research. And once again, it's a Forbes contributor. His name is Roger Conrad. If anybody can find that article and list it down below, I would really appreciate it. I didn't have time to go ahead and pull it up and go ahead and add it to the video so you guys can see it and we can read over it, because I want to go ahead and get jumped into these charts. But I just want every single investor and viewer to be aware. AQN is definitely one you want to add to your watch list and keep on your radar moving forward. And this is said to be next era energy in Canada. That's a big, bold statement. And if you know next era energy, they're the top dogs right now, one of them actually, and they did a split. So they went almost all the way up to $300, and they're probably after the split way beyond that with so much more room to grow, right? Right now at the split, I don't know exactly what they're at, so let's take a look at it. But if you go ahead and see next era energy's chart, it's going to be pretty amazing to think that this is being actually compared to next era energy. So when they did the split, it was a 4-to-1. So if you multiply 84 by 4, we're talking about almost $330, almost $40 per share right now. It's what it's valued. So if you look at it, I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be the same exact size and we're going to get the same type of returns and it's going to be the same market cap, but there's so much room here just based off the chart. And when you look at this chart over the course of time, it's just been moving upwards. And when we go all the way back to the past, same thing. Look at that. Look at that trail. Look at that trail. It's just been pushing upwards. Now, it seems to be a very slow mover, but that's fine. That's fine. It gives you time to get on in on more and go ahead and load up for the next ride. So I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts and feedback on this one. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.